What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are up at our Orange County yard. I just loaded some pressure treated lumber on the ladder rack to my truck. There are 12 2x4s that were originally going to be used on this building, but plans got changed and they now need to be returned, but they were sitting right in the middle of this shop, so I got them out of here. I don't know if I'm going to make the return today or not, but I do need to take them upstate with me, at least to my house. The lumberyard is like 5 minutes from my house, so it'll be much easier to get them there from my house. But there is a storm coming tomorrow night, so I am here to take a look at what needs to get done, and if there is anything that does need to happen. I'm going to do it right now, like for example moving this truck out of the way. I am gonna turn it on and let it warm up, but then I'm gonna spin it around and just back it in right there. That is kind of like a parking spot now, because you obviously can't drive around this main building, but this International here is obviously still up on jack stands and blocked. Matt is coming tomorrow morning to button this up. All of the parts are here. We just need him to get here and get it back together. Then me and Rodrigo are gonna throw the wing plow and the front plow on it. I need to move that truck so Matt can back right in here and get to work first thing in the morning if he beats everyone here. But one other thing that happened the other day, Rodrigo and Guillermo came up here and took everything off of this GMC here. We sold this truck. If you didn't see that video, then you don't know, but this truck is officially gone. So they pulled the decals off, our DOT numbers, and the liquid tank off of the bed. The liquid tank is sitting right over here. So they did all of that, and then they also pulled the wiring, the controller, and our two-way radio out. But one thing that happened when the guys came to look at the truck was a check engine light, and unfortunately it came back on. I cleared it with them. We were thinking that maybe the glow plug cycle, there's a glow plug light right here, didn't go long enough, but this glow plug cycle goes for a very long time before going out. And I ran the code. We have the same code that I had when they were here, so we either have an issue with the glow plug or the wiring. So when Matt is here tomorrow, he needs to take care of this and make the repair. Originally we were gonna try and drop this off to those guys tomorrow, but obviously I'm not gonna sell him a truck with a check engine light. We were hoping that it was just kind of a fluke, and starting it before the glow plug light went out was the reason. But I started it up today and the light was back on, so I need to get this truck repaired before we give it to those guys. Actually, let me grab my computer out of here before I forget it. There's not really anything else I can do on this truck, unfortunately, right now. I need Matt to get here and check all of the wiring. Hopefully it's just wiring. If it is an actual glow plug, we're gonna have to run. There is a dealer in northern Jersey that will have it in stock, so I can run and grab it while Matt buttons up the rest of the stuff here. But it is definitely not ideal if that is what is going to be happening. All right, so we're done with that. You may notice we threw the plow up on the bed for them. That way they're not driving an hour with the plow on the front. We are putting that truck on our Freightliner and meeting them at the Connecticut border. These guys are out of Connecticut, and we're not allowed to take our truck into Connecticut without the proper permit. So we have to meet them right at the border, and then they're going to drive it from there back to their place. But let me grab the key for this truck. We'll get it spun around, and then I think that is pretty much it for today. We do have to throw the plows on this truck. This is the spare for them up here. Currently there are quite a few trucks here that need to get down to our main shop All right, guys, we're down at our main shop now. I have my truck pulled in right here to get it washed out. It is full of oil from moving the pistons. Actually, I think that might have been last week. It was last week I moved them, but as you can tell, the oil is spraying everywhere on this truck, and it is absolutely disgusting. It is long due for a bath, so Rodrigo's gonna wash it for me real quick. I gotta do some stuff up in the office, but this GMC 5500 is all buttoned up, ready to go. This is actually a spare for up at our Orange County yard, so I'm gonna load it on the Freightliner after I'm done dealing with some stuff in the office, and then on Friday my uncle is gonna run it up to our Orange County yard to grab the other truck. So since he's going up there with the Freightliner, he'll bring that up and we can leave it there, and then we'll just load the other one on there and head to drop it off to the guys that are buying it. But here are the old brake lines for this truck. So Rodrigo got all of them swapped over. They were in rough shape, but let me go deal with some stuff upstairs and then we'll get that GMC loaded on the Freightliner. All right, guys, my truck is all clean. It looks like a completely different truck. That thing was super dirty, but it looks like Rodrigo's taking it. Hey, taxi driver, come on, let's go.
I'm not all the way down.
You're driving, look at you. You're driving all the way down now. It's the first time you're driving and I'm not. Come on, bring me to the circle. Wow. He's trying to throw me off this thing. You got a license? No? Oh, nice blinker. Pretty good at driving. All right, you can leave it right here. Thank you, taxi. All right, guys, let's get this thing started up and pulled out. We got to get that GMC loaded on here. I don't know how I convinced Rodrigo to drive me up here. Now he's got to walk all the way back. Hopefully this starts. It should. Find out right now. It's got a decent amount of power. Beautiful. Started right up. All right, I'm gonna let this thing build up some air and then we'll pull it out and get the truck loaded on here. All right, guys, we are all loaded up and chained down. This thing should be good to go. Just make sure I locked these doors. Did I lock this one? No, I don't know. Is that broken? No, just looks weird. That one's locked. Didn't lock it. Is the other one locked? Unlocked. I'm gonna climb through here. All right, this truck is good to go Friday morning. All right, guys, while I was loading that other truck on our Freightliner, Rodrigo cleaned this one up a little bit, but we have a small hydraulic leak. You can see the oil down here on the ground, and it is coming out of the back of this piece on the valve here. Don't really know what it is. There's like a little rubber, almost like a breather on it or something, but it is leaking out of there. It's running right down past this channel that they welded on here and dripping. So we got to get that addressed. Hopefully that is the only issue. We did have a few leaky fittings that needed to be tightened up, and we took care of that, and now we have a leak somewhere else. But I think that is pretty much it for this one. I'm about to hit the road. Tomorrow I have to run up to our international dealer and pick up a part that is sitting on the counter for me for Matt to button up the red truck. So he's gonna meet Rodrigo in Orange County and take care of the check engine light for the glow plug on the one truck, and then work on the red truck. And we also have 2 brake lines for one of our loaders there. So hopefully tomorrow he can button everything up. They do have a chance of snow anywhere from ½ an inch up to 2 inches there tomorrow night. So we have to make sure everything is ready to roll tomorrow. It'll be a pretty busy day, but that is going to wrap it up for this one. If you guys have any questions or comments, definitely leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time. Peace.